You know, I know how it feels. I got to tell you, when I got the news yesterday, I was sitting at a desk and I went something like this. And my family thought I was having a heart attack from the noise I made. I was so aghast at the news. It was like when I heard he killed his wife, I was, oh my God. And then, oh, by the way, he killed himself. I felt like I got hit in the chest with a sledgehammer. It was nowhere within the realm of possibility. This was so out of the blue that I was flabbergasted. And I last night, I'm laying in bed and I'm saying, no, this is a tragedy, and I have no sympathy whatsoever for the wife, Deborah. No sympathy at all. I just wish Jim would have called one of us saying, look, I just killed my wife, I'm going to off myself, and given any of us a chance to talk him out of it so that we could have salvaged him. We could have put him on the lam. We could have hid him out for years. The cops never would have found him. We could have done away with the body, and the cops wouldn't. Jim could have just said, well, she's had a boyfriend, maybe she ran off with him.
Yeah, well, even if he would have gotten caught, I mean, it's not the end.
No.
People get out of jail all the time and make something of their life afterwards.
You know, and in New York State, I'm going to have to let you go, but in New York State, they have a defense of extreme emotional distress. And I think, he could have made the case for that. All right, Jim in Pennsylvania, man, thanks for the call. Hi, you're on the Hal Turner Show. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Hal, this is The Shining. How you doing?
The Shining. I know that name. You were the kid that made a video of yourself wearing a black ski mask, and you claimed responsibility for burning down my mom's house.
Yeah.
And it turned out that you were lying. It was a big joke.
I actually did it for the lulz, Hal.
All right.
Unlike some of these new fags at the Church of Scientology raid.
Yeah. So what's on your mind, kid?
I was actually wondering what your opinion was of the Church of Scientology raid.
You know, I appreciate your call, but I'm not going to take that tonight because it just has nothing to do with the subject matter that we're dealing with. But call back next week. We can talk about it. Hi, you're on the air. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes.
This is, my name is William, Will for short, from Pennsylvania, Philly.
Yes. Welcome to the show.
All right. Hey. Can I start speaking now?
Yeah, go ahead. You're on the air.
All right. Yeah. Well, I got to say, I agree completely with what you're saying. I mean, the newspapers, I read the article. I read it, and I read it again and again. I didn't have the same reaction as you, but I just had this feeling inside. It's so ridiculous. Like, what kind of morals are we being raised with? To start off with, I'm 18, but I've been listening to your show for a while.
Okay.
And I got to say, I really agree with what you're saying. Women are just allowed to cheat on their husbands and get away with it? It's ridiculous. How can they just throw in a suicide almost like an afterthought? I never met Yankee Jim, but I've been reading his articles. He seemed well-versed and intelligent and a good guy. He put up with a lot of shit from that, as you put it, cunt.
Yes.
Yeah, she was a filthy whore. Wicked. Evil.
I think so.
She cheated on him, rubbed it in his face. It's like a child, and it's so immature. I can't even contemplate that. I mean, honestly, she got what's coming to her. Do I think she deserved to die?
Yeah.
No. But do I think some retribution or at least some sort of action was necessary? Yeah. She was horrible.
I can't imagine what she would have said that would cause him to grab her by the throat and squeeze.
Honestly, there was something there that propelled him to action.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
There's no other explanation for it. He was, like you said, he was normal up until that point.
Yep.
What made that happen? I mean, he wasn't the best husband at times. He admitted to it, you know?
We all have
He was
faults.
an alcoholic, but he was recovering, though, and
yes,
he was getting better. And, yeah?
Yes, he was, and I can tell you that in all the years I've known him, 5, 6, 7 years, in all the years I've known him, I have never seen him take a drink and never encountered him drunk. He's been sober a long time.
Maybe he was just really guilty about it. I mean, you could tell he did care about her, though. I mean, he put up with so much of her shit. He had to.
Well,
his actions proved it.
Yep, love. He loved.
Yeah, he just lost control after being pushed and pushed and pushed right over the edge.
Yeah, it looks that way.
If I was in the same situation, I don't know what I would have done.
All right, sir. Well, I appreciate the call.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
I just wanted to say, it's this thing my mother used to tell me before she passed away. God bless her soul, she was in an accident.
And I had to dump the last part of his call because he, too, tried to sneak something really stupid in on the air. And, you know, you guys, I've told you that it won't work. You cannot talk long enough to defeat the digital delay because it's constantly buffering 6 seconds, 9 seconds of the show, and you can't. There's no way to defeat it. So, you know, stop trying because it's just not going to work. Hi, you're on the Hal Turner Show. Who are you? Where are you calling from? Hello.
Hey, Hal.
Yeah.
This is Dylan.
Dylan.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm an old friend of Jim's from a couple of years ago, and this death just devastated me so much that I am going to go on an ethnic cleansing spree in his name.
I don't think you should do that, and I definitely don't think you should be saying it on my show. Hi, you're on the Hal Turner Show. Who are you? Where are you calling from? Hello.
Hi, this is Ann Hero.
And what can I do for you?
I heard about this Yankee Jim thing, and that was like, I'm really distressed. He was a really good guy, and that's my condolences to them. But like, I heard how you're hating on Jews, and you do know that Jesus was a Jew, right?
I think you better research that a little bit, but thanks very much for the call. This good-for-nothing cunt